This is some kind of a trigonometry question with a hill and a flagpole. And you have to remember one thing, that angle of elevation is an angle between the horizontal and something. So that's going to be a key to drawing this picture. Here's a flagpole. Maybe I need to draw it down a little bit lower. Here's a flagpole. Here's a hill. And it says that the angle of elevation of the hill, that means the hill to the horizontal, is 32 degrees. I could draw that up here for convenience. We might need it up here too, 32 degrees. It's the angle between the hill and the horizontal. Well, the angle between the flagpole and the horizontal is 90. That means this angle is 90 minus 32, or 58 degrees. And that means this angle between the flagpole and the hill going down is 180, the angle of the straight line, minus 58, which is 122 degrees. All right, here's where the tricky part comes. This is the bottom of the shadow, the tip of the shadow. And the question tells us that the angle of elevation between the shadow, the tip of the shadow, and the sun up here, which would go through the top of the flagpole, is 73 degrees. But that doesn't mean that this is 73 degrees. Think about it. That would be inside of a triangle where the three angles equal 180. 122 plus 73 is 195. It's too big. Angle of elevation is always between something and the horizon. So that means this whole angle, this whole thing is 73 degrees. And this part of it, just between the horizon, the ground, straight, a horizontal line, and the hill is 32. So what's left inside this little triangle that I'm drawing? It is 73 minus 32, or 41 degrees. And that leaves for this angle at the top, 122 plus 41 is 163. The three angles inside of a triangle are 180, so that's 17 degrees. So now the situation is a triangle that looks like this. I'll call the height of the flag X, and I know my triangle has a little curve in it. Not an artist, sorry. 122 degrees, 17 degrees. This one is 41 degrees, not 73. It's 73 minus 32. And then we know one side of this, which is this thing, which is 13. The law of sines says that a side length like X, let's use the one that we're trying to find, X, divided by the sine of the angle opposite it, divided by sine of 41 degrees, equals another side. Well, we have this side, 13, divided by the sine of the angle opposite it, and opposite 13 is the 17-degree angle. We could also flip those. The sine of the angle divided by the side opposite it equals the sine of another angle divided by the side opposite it. But I'm putting the sides on top because I'm going to solve for X. And now multiply both sides by sine of 41 degrees. X equals 13 times sine of 41 degrees divided by sine of 17 degrees. And you can do that on your calculator. I will do it here. 13 times sine 41 degrees. If you don't put degrees on this wolfram, it's going to do it in radians, and your answer will not come out correctly. 17 degrees, because everything here is given in degrees. And then you click search. It's really like the calculate key. I don't know why it takes so long for this calculation, but it's 29.170973, whatever. I don't know how many decimal places. If you're rounding it to a whole number, 29 feet or 29.17 feet. It's approximately 29.17 feet. It's exactly 13 times sine of 41 degrees divided by sine 17 degrees feet. Excuse me. But the key to this is remembering that angle of elevation, the angle of elevation to the sun from the tip of the shadow to the sun up here Here's a little sun. Sometimes the sun is made to be a smiley face. The angle of elevation from the tip of the shadow to the sun is 73 degrees, but that means from a horizontal line, is 73. Inside this triangle, part of it gets cut off by this hill, is 73 minus 32, which was only 41 degrees. That's really I think it's the key to setting up this problem where people might go wrong with it. Anyway, 13 sine 41 degrees over sine 17 degrees equals 29.17 feet. That's it. If you need some tutoring, send me a message. ACT, SAT, or just your school math. I can tutor it all and give you good insights into how to improve your work. But there's your answer for this one, 29.17 or 29 feet, whatever you want to round it to. Bye-bye.